Alright, so I'm going to do one more example of area between curves, and I really wanted to do this one because it is a word problem, and the other thing is it doesn't actually give me any functions to work with. So, in this example, we're going to find the width in meters of a kidney-shaped pool. There's my kidney-shaped pool. Yes, I'm terrible at drawing. So, it's measured in, 2 meter intervals as indicated in the picture. Use the midpoint rule to estimate the area of the pool. So, in this case, each of these dotted lines represents a width of 2 meters, and so this dotted line represents the width of the pool for that particular measurement. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just make myself a little table just to make my life a little easier. So for instance, this first one is gonna be actually at the 2 meter mark. Then it's gonna go to 4 meters, 6 meters, 8 meters, 10, 12, 14. You guys see how we're going. These are the different meter marks. Notice there's not actually a width at 0. There's not a 1 at the end either. So the first one is going to be at 6.2. Then it's going to be at 7.2, 6.8, 5.6, 5.0, 4.8, and 4.8. So what I'm going to do, again, is use the midpoint rule to try to find the width of this pool. So that means if I have to do a midpoint, I have to do it between two numbers. So my first one is going to be from 2 to 4. So the midpoint is going to be the 4. Then I'm going to go from 6 to 10. So I'm going to use the 8. Then I'm going to use the 10 to the 14, which is going to be the 12. So those are going to be my midpoint. So I'm going to actually multiply this 7.2 times some number times the width, 5.6 times the width, and 4.8 times the width. All I have to do now is figure out how wide this interval is. Well, this is 2 meters. There's another 2 meters, so that's 4 meters total. So the width of that interval is 4 meters. The width of the pool at that place is 7.2. Then I've got 4 more meters times 5.6. Then I've got 4 more meters, and then that's 4.8. So now at this point, I've got it all set up. I'm ready to do it. Again, remember, you're using the midpoint between those two numbers. So in between 2 and 6 is 4. In between 6 and 10 is 8. And in between 10 and 14 is 12. Those are the numbers I'm using. So once I've got that set up, it's calculator time. 4 times 7.2 plus 4 times 5.6 plus 4 times 4.8. And I have a magical 70.4, and that's square meters. 70.4 square meters. Hopefully that helps you guys understand what to do with word problems, and hopefully it reminds you of things like the midpoint rule that we did when we were doing Riemann sums. We're still doing the same kind of thing here. It's just now between two curves instead of starting at the x-axis and going to the curve. Hopefully that helps you guys. Again, have a great day.